Yo, Kevin. Need help setting up a UN interview. Anyways, we're making a UN Kevin.
Oh my god.
So you're gonna be interviewed. So first thing I need you to say.
Are you actually?
Yes, I'm being unironic.
Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Hi, my name is Kevin Dockendorf and this is... Wait. Hi, my name is Kevin Dockendorf and this is UN Kevin. I originally planned to go to UNT, but I had no idea what I wanted to do. And then I kind of had a small mental breakdown of over that summer afterwards of I have no idea what I'm gonna do. So I transferred to UNT over the quarantine. My first year of UNT was entirely online. That next year, whenever everyone was coming back to campus, I wanted to get involved a lot more. I needed to find a job, but I wanted to find something that was closer to what I wanted to do since I was a media arts major. I saw 2 job openings for UNT Esports, and one of them was the videographer position. And I was like, okay, that's pretty close to what I want to do for my major. I wanted to get more involved with UNT Esports anyways, so it was perfect. And then from there, I applied, got the interview, did a little sample edit, got the job. And yeah, it just kind of took off from there. I ended up transferring to UNT as a computer science student. And I was like, wow, this is really hard and this kind of sucks. The computer science part of it was cool, but I just couldn't do that. So I'm a media arts major. So, we use a lot of film equipment and stuff like that. Whenever I switched majors, it was in the middle of quarantine. I couldn't use any of that in my first year of being a media arts major, and everything we were being taught was theory and stuff. So I did not have much hands-on experience with the camera, especially because I was more of a post-production person at the time. So I show up on my first day, and V hands me a camera, and he's like, all right, do you know how to work a DSLR? And I was like, no, last one I used was 5 years ago. He just kind of looked at me and he was like, okay, all right. I don't know what my expectations were, to be honest. Because it was kind of my first time in a scene like this. I hadn't really done any esports work beforehand. Seeing all the students or the players and working with all of them was really cool. Because I had been in sports settings before with high school tennis and stuff like that. But instead of being the player, being able to be on the back end of everything and help support all these students and what they're doing and stuff. I think I've learned a lot about how to work with people because naturally I'm an introvert. So whenever I first started and I had to start doing videos with all the players and staff and stuff like that, I always had a hard time if I was supposed to reach out to this whole crowd of players or whatever, and I didn't know any of them. I was like, oh my god, this is terrifying. I don't want to do this. That was a lie. I didn't want to do it, but I was still terrified. But now I think it's a lot easier for me to just go up to some random players, if I haven't met them yet or something, and just be like, hey guys, my name's blah blah blah. We're working on X video, here's how things are gonna go down, stuff like that. Oh my god, I love all the players. They're all so awesome. I guess at first, my friend Michael Starr, who was captain of the Overwatch team last semester, I've known him since high school, so of course it was nice to have someone I already knew. Love that guy, he's great. The Rocket League B team, they just, even though I wasn't, I've never met them before this job, and I'm not a Rocket League player at all and stuff like that, they're such characters, and they're such fun people to hang out with and get along with. They're just such good people. I love them so much. They definitely made me feel super at home.
Kevin.
Good vibes. So my first semester, whenever I got hired, our broadcast manager, Sopralto, she was the first person to pull me in whenever I was a new person and I knew no one here. Sopralto was very much the mother figure, took me in and was like, here you go, all right, you're a part of us now. And then probably the biggest one was, again, V, our graduate assistant. I had so much to learn when I first showed up, and he was so patient, helped mentor me through everything I needed to actually do and learn. So that way I can grow and be actually hireable after I graduate and stuff like that.
Wait, did we start?
I think the most challenging was the first UN series, UN Mystical. For a while working on that piece, I had a lot of imposter syndrome. As a creative, it was I'd work on stuff and I wouldn't know how to put a certain scene together, and I'm just sitting there and I'm I have no idea what I'm doing. But eventually we got over it and everything was fine, and it came out really good. The initial staff reveal, right after I got hired, that was really fun because that got me a lot more involved with with all the people who work here and stuff like that. We did a little hype video for our Rocket League B team. Oh, that was so funny. And it was essentially just like making them look all cool, like over exaggerated stuff in an elevator. That was so much fun working with those guys. For you and Christina, that was my first like pretty much entirely solo project. I felt a lot more prepared for that because of the 2 UN episodes we had done before them. Once everything was on my plate and it was like, okay, it's time for me to plan out all this stuff, do like research for all this stuff and and then go and like shoot all this stuff and then edit all this stuff. It didn't feel overwhelming anymore, which actually surprised me, and I guess was like kind of a testament to like how I've grown while I've been here. We got through it and yeah, that'll be a very big memorable project for me. So after I graduate, I'm still figuring that out. Ideally, I'd like to kind of stick in the same realm. I either want to keep doing esports, kind of anything in the gaming industry, but I would also like to go down the like film TV route, or as my end goal, try and be like an editor. Yeah, right now it's kind of like finding what I can get and seeing what path that takes me down.
Sounds good. Is your phone on you?
Ready? All right, I see it. Do you just want me to like watch it?
Yes.
Okay. This is terrifying. Oh my god.
Hey Kevin, this is fun. We're both in front of a camera. I don't know about you though, but I'm incredibly uncomfortable because I would rather be behind the camera. So I'm gonna make this as fast as possible so we both can get back behind the camera. But I just really want to make this video, Kevin, to thank you for the past 3 semesters that you spent here at UNT Esports. You made some incredible work, some incredible projects, and most of them you've probably forgotten just because we're always on the pedal, we're always making new stuff, and we don't really give you a time to breathe, right? So I really want to take this time for you to appreciate all of the work that you've done for the past 3 semesters for our program, and most importantly, for all the people's lives that you've impacted. And I can assure you, there were a lot of people.
Kevin is an amazing videographer.
Dylan.
He's an amazing editor. The work that he does and the packages that he creates to showcase our students' stories are just incredible. But above and beyond that, Kevin is such a fun person to work with. He has this infectious smile and just positive energy that he brings to the workspace that makes it just really fun to be around. And it's certainly something that I'm going to miss. And wherever he goes next, he's going to make that place a better place.
Kevin, some people say that when a man steps in a river, it's not the same man or the same river. In this situation, you're the man and UNT Esports is the river, and you changed it forever. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin. You're the GOAT. We love Kevin.
That's crazy, Derek.
I love you, Kevin. I appreciate everything you do for us. You're the GOAT.
Kevin, thank you for everything that you've done for the program, and I wish you the best of luck moving forward.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin. Thank you for everything you've done for the program. You've immortalized a lot of my favorite moments on film, and none of that would be possible without you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kevin, for all your hard work at UNT.
T-Big.
And good luck to you on any of your future endeavors.
I mean, he contributed so much to UNT Esports, and it was so much fun to get to make all that content with him. So, Kevin, thank you so much.
It's been so awesome working with you. Thank you, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin. Congratulations on graduating.
Kevin.
Thank you for everything. You were the best videographer I've ever worked with. And yes, that includes V. Mwah.
Thank you, Kevin, for just being a good friend, an all-around good dude, and just one of the best co-workers at UNT Esports. Keep doing you.
Kevin be like, wait, I'm down. Anyways, hi Kevin. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for UNT Esports, and I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Hi Kevin, thank you for
Oh
working
my
in
God.
esports with me.
Kevin's the GOAT!
Wow. My face hurts from smiling so much. Bro, oh my god, my face hurts so bad from like smiling so much.
Any last words?
I don't know, man. Go Mean Green. Thank you, UNT Esports. I love y'all.
Our recipient for esports was honestly a game changer the moment that we hired this person. Their infectious smile is something that I honestly hope that they never lose. The moment you go into this room with them, the energy immediately changes. And if you were having a so-so day or you had something going on, you go into that room and there's just positive vibes in there. And I really, really hope this is something they take with them wherever they go, because it's certainly something that I'm going to dearly miss. I'm going to pass my mic off to someone who can really speak to the pedigree of how talented this person is.
Yes, our Whittilly Award winner is someone that simply never takes the credit when I try to give it to them. They'll make some amazing work, they'll do some amazing things, and the first thing that they'll say is, I had so much help from so many different people, thank them before anyone else. So that person in particular, I love working with them. They were actually my very first hire. And for this very first time, I am not gonna let you not take the praise. So this time, I'm gonna take the camera and record you instead of you recording me at this time.
Give it up for Kevin!
Ha ha ha.